Hello guys, I haven't used the mic yet on this. Now I will. We are gonna do another Empire things. Plan is getting the Europe finished. Then we have major the bigger continents more than if we do now Empire versus non-Empire the empires would finish all off already. So yeah, I feel that we haven't done this side. Plus, there's barely any countries here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 countries, 16 to go. I feel like we should do, yeah, the Koreans need to be all Koreans need to be done. So South Korea, your empire is coming now. Of course, you have beef with North Korea. This time, China is focused on here and don't even care about you. North. You start pushing in there, focusing, taking lands that should be yours, getting close to Pyongyang and capturing it. And well, now they fully collapsed. Now they have entire Korea and it's under their name. They now asked Japan to unite with them, and they did, and some white Taiwan as well. But really made this guy angry. So it may go badly for them. Well, China seems to be have sides. Majorly, the troops entered China fastly until China, you're kinda done. So you just surrendered and accept peace treaty what they've done. And in this treaty, we see China gives up all their coastline and also Manchuria. And well, to the Russia, you even don't care about this thing, so they, they could just simply take that and you wouldn't even care because you're focused so much in west expansion you don't even recognize the east expansions. East is kinda strong now. There's East Empire here. What is actually so powerful now? Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, Indonesia, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, and East Timor and Brunei all joined this empire thingy because they were forced to. Singapore as well. Also, Myanmar. Now, this is entirely East Coast under one country. This country is massive on coastlines. And well, I forgot about this. Much better. And because Mongolia doesn't even care about people outside their capital, why not just buy Mongolians' land in here? Much better. Now you could just use that to put more things here in this desert. And well, China, you would be giving away more lands because it were useless for yours thingy being. Now we see a massive East Empire. The East Empire would annex Australia and New Zealand in their lands as well. So it would be now much more east. And East Empire is done. Let's move on. What is next on list? Yeah, Belgium. Plan is the entire Europe would be done, so yeah, Belgium would be the next one. Easy target, Luxembourg. Out. Now you have some German speaking people in your to Belgium. That's fine. You got more touch pickers now as well. You got entire Benelux under one country. Now you're surrounded by strong powers. Well, we didn't expect that. Well, that either. We didn't expect that. Well, they were weak on here. So yeah, well, this country fouls, they didn't even meant to be existing. Iceland, no military, of course, but how did you get Germany? Is my question. Well, this shows your taking of Germany. But what you would do now? It's my question. Invade France? Are you crazy? You would instantly be wiped out. I guess not. Paris is taken. You push further and further and further until France just surrenders. And you want to take this side and make puppet here and leave this France alone. This is now Italian. Now what do you do? Oh, you would take out those regions. Well, at least you weren't, oh, Poland united with you. Well, now you're kind of strong, but what now? Well, that's interesting. You divided Croatia and take a piece of Italy to access Mediterranean Sea. But little do you know, the Italian and Albanians could block you at the entrance. At here, oh, you already knew that. You take it the block out. Well, now you have colony here. What you gonna do when Russia comes to you? Well, that's interesting. You take it Kaliningrad as well. Don't you think that Russia would be mad at you if they recognize this move? Well, this shows the point. You would be seen as Russia enemy and even bigger enemy now. I guess not. Well, you're bigger player now. Divided Ukraine. Yep, you're dividing Ukraine, and somehow you gained more land from Ukraine, and even Moldova, you didn't even invade them. And Russia now saws this different bordering thing. And well, yep, here they come. That's interesting. Immediately dead. Russia. What happens now is my question. Well, now you managed to take Russia important cities out. St. Petersburg, Moscow, Rostov-Doni, and Kazakh region. Basically, the oil is now under your name as well in Kazakh region oils. Now what? Oh, you want more allies? Well, I see. Don't you think that's making your allies lost? No? Alright. You couldn't just have three allies there. Well, at least you got Serbia, who is happy now to have ghosts. Italy doesn't even be happy. Spain is happy to be your ally. UK, Sweden, and definitely Finland because you actually allowed them take back what actually belonged them and not here, but instead you gave them a little bit more here. So Finland is happy to own those lands here. But Russia isn't. Russia is your enemy, number one. Now, which would be more likely to be next? Ooh, Panama. Their coast is already, their canal is already giving them a reason to be an empire. So let's have it. And Panama, are you crazy? It's too much already. I guess not. You finished your northern Central Americans off just with ease. And well, now you're just Central America. But where you would go next? You're surrounded. Island hopping, it doesn't really help you much. You would end up on USA border. and you did. Mexico, it would make you more on USA border. Now what you would do? How would you go further than Brazil now, south of you? Who would stop you if you go further? Well, you're kinda stopped here, except you would use Europeans' old colonies here. That's just genius. Some small islands. You shouldn't be independent. That's great plan. Africa plan? Well, you would need to invade them first to gain them. You wanted just those countries. Well, that's not much, but oh, easily taking out those, but others would be harder ones. Well, we see smaller countries who don't really have anything, they just surrender. That would make you much more available to take out more. And some why your troops take those out as well. So your coastline is a little bit bigger here, but you think it's fine. And now you just could defeat them. So you just pushed in Mali, capturing the half of most population, making Mali surrender. And well, this country's name is, I'm not gonna say it. It's just gonna make me get, oh, shoot, Nigeria. Not any longer. Panama, Panama, Panama. Malta is somewhat killed as well. And well, Panama, your empire is huge already. What you would do now? Oh, isn't that gonna? Yeah, it did. United States is now in. Well, at least they don't really have to send military here now on Panama side. How would you win this? Oh, California. Wait, Florida. California is here. California is taken pretty much. you push even further in United States, entering even on Texas, and well, what would happen now is that uh, Florida, Texas, and California, and also the Oregon would join you, making this site little bit huger on you. And well, United States just couldn't handle. There's more states who wanted to join this, so they just surrendered. And in 3D, the lines were redrawn, so there's straight lines. What straight lines? We see curves until here. Even New York City is captured. I wonder what is now capital of the United States. Chicago? Nah, yeah, right. That you finished the United States. You wanted to go a little bit south. Well, you aggressed Mex- from the south. So Brazil would see that, and they did. Well, that very easy. Those new troops you gained gave many things to happen. And in 3D, you just wanted gain this thing. It's mostly uh, jungle. Why would you want jungle? Defense? Great. Just for defense. No. Of course, things would help government as well. Well, I mean, this is your empire, Panama. Now, let's see who would be next in this. Mm, we want West Europe would be finished. So, Portugal. Portugal, you're kind of bad position, so you don't expand on Europe way. You would expand other continents. Firstly, easy fix, immediately gained under your name. Bahamas. What is even Bahamas? Jamaica, Cuba don't exist. Well, Central America don't exist either. Well, you're gaining more from this now because Panama is yours and shipping lanes would have to pass Panama Canal. Not only that, you also wanted here, so ship lanes would have to go through your islands. I get it. What about Africa? How would you do it there? Uh, well, you wanted more people in this. That's absolutely fine. You some might take it Iceland. Bad choice, maybe. Who cares? You want to connect two colonies up by lands. That's fine. Now there's one huge colony. You called what? New Portugal. That's just thing to call this. And you have one colony here. You call this Arctic. What do you mean? Oh, you take it Greenland as well. And Norway's islands. And also Canada's islands there. Well, now you would call this Arctic, right? Yeah, of course, Arctic now. Wait, Russian Northern Islands as well. How much north you would have to take? You don't even are northern country. You're just south warm country, not north cold one. Where this would be easy. You just take a British out. And now what? Oh, you finished your empire. At that, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, you wanted just one more thing. Okay, one extra thing. Okay. Oh, oh, that's it. Okay. So your empire goes like that. Is your empire? I mean, not bad thing. Could be better. Maybe some Spain. Oh, Spain. Maybe some France. Oh, maybe some Beneluxes. Okay, okay. Maybe some Sherman. Oh, maybe some Swedes. Oh, maybe some Central Europeans and Italy. Oh, you're now absolutely Eastern Empire. No, not Eastern one, but Western Empire. The Western Empire ever existing is here. From north cold climate to warm southern Italian and to absolutely jungle thing all in same country. Now let's see. To finish this off like cake, we would need 7 countries more. So, what country would we go here? Yeah, let's do some small country things. Okay, there's Liechtenstein and Andorra, Vatican, San Marino. We gonna do them separately. I have plans for them, but now Montenegro, you would be immediately made in Kosovo. Well, being called Serbia wouldn't be happy. Well, at least you gain something from this. Your plan is to unite the Balkans and plus extra lands under one country. Now what? Well, that's too much to handle. Well, one out. Another out. And of course, the capital is so close to you. You'd immediately capture that. So they just surrender as well. You now say threat letters, and of course, those countries here of Yugoslavia accept, and now you look like that. What isn't bad shape, but could be include some extra lens. Ooh, interesting. A giant fight. They seemed you being too much already, so they invaded you, including Italy. That's interesting. Ooh, France hasn't forget Italy's lands gave it to Well, that's interesting. It's kinda started off by islands taken out and some surrendering because they couldn't handle that big countries, so they just surrender. But there's push already in Hungary, easily captured capital, and cutting Hungary now half. And Hungary just surrenders. Now, how could take Romania out? Well, you have just circled them. They wouldn't be accessed anywhere. So easy to do, hard to do. Well, that's done. Also, you could take their capital, making them then do surrender. In Austria, it's simple. Just push around their mountains and you would be close and take the capital then, and then they are out. Greece, difficult. Some why Greece and Turkey working together to take those islands out back to theirs. Now, seems like France is doing greatly, pushing back Italians. Italy just surrendered, leaving Turkey and Greece. Turkey and Greece both hopped out. In peace treaty, what would change? Well, we see massive change of borders. Oh, this is French gainings. They didn't want much more than that. Except that as well. Okay. Italy, you would be still boot, but little bit shorter boot. And well, that's messed up. The major Turkish waters taken out. That's just messed up. Half Turkey just got taken out by one small country in Europe. Also, we left no room for micronations as well. Well, that's your empire here. Not finished, alright. What would you want? Of course, every empire wants to be better bordering. So you did custom invasion of Ukraine and finish them off here. And Ukraine just agreed to give these lands to you. Well, that's interesting. Italy, you want to sell something? Oh, Alright, that's absolutely fine. Now your empire is done as well, and okay, we are doing today's final. And then we have just this Balkan region left and those micro countries in Europe, and we are at three watching. Nice. Let me open chat. Map is map chat. Mm, there is already almost an hour, and basically it's late for me already. So yeah, of course I'm gonna have to get off soon. Any more comments? I'm gonna overlay probably them show stream there. Now the stream would be showing them here too, so I have no other monitor so I can't put them there. But if I go here I could see your chats. Now let's go on. Well, that were easy. Of course you're buffed more. So yeah, you could finish them off easily. That shape doesn't look right. I am just gonna remember this shape being like that. New times gonna be coming on. That's more interesting. You pushed in them and that's massive claim. Ming, you don't want to go even southern. That's alright. Where would you go now if you don't go south? North? I mean, mountains. How would you use them? go around them a little bit, and on north and south different troops. Now you have a mountainous region under your belt. Hungary joined you, some why. Also here happened jointment because you threat them. You threat small countries here too to join you. What made this to happen? Well, you overrun them as just east. Let's see if you guys have said anything more. Seems not. A one guy. That's probably me. Basically, if you guys really want to know map, there, map chat. Well, that's massive. Immediately finished properly them off. And what you would do now with those countries? Oh, you claim some lands of them. I mean, that's fine. And what about the rest? Oh, you pop at the rest. Also, my question now, why don't we have a Romanian and Bulgarian mixed country here at the coastlines? That could be fine. And this thing, this puppet capital is here too. So yeah. Now what? Ooh, north expansions. Interesting. Now what? More north expansions. Now what? Even further north expansions. Now what? Nothing for a long time. Well, that's fine. Puppet joined you. That's fine. But you lost your friend. You support you. Benelux next to yours. some more expansions. Even further expansions. And some more expansions. Well, that's massive. Let's see. I actually like this idea here. Micromania unite with Moldova. Nah, I have to do this now. This empire is already finished as well, so yeah. This is their empire center, probably here. Slovenia, but now its center is Turkey. Nice. If Ghost is included, then the center would be still on Turkey. Basically, it has to go from north to then the center would be Ukraine. No. What about if we just include the lands? Then the center would be still Ukraine. Nah. Now the question what I were asked. Romania unites with Moldova. Unlikely story. The other side would happen more, but hopefully this guy here likes that. Here's this guy's idea. I'm gonna leave that here. It doesn't really much do anything except maybe this guy breaks away, but we aren't gonna say anything break away. Instead, they're now closer to owning all. Why not just give them those all what were theirs and a little bit extra? And the chains of borders would go firstly around the river and then just like that. Well, that's interesting. Now what? Well, you just got hungry and Slovakia and take a little bit of Poland. To just have a beautiful borders around you. Now let's see your center. Your center would be Romania, of course. I wanna actually the center would be Malta, Moldova. So if we just do only on lands, the center would be Moldova. But if we do on here to here, it would be here. But if we do here to here, it would be Moldova. I don't know. Anyways, these were your idea as well. And it doesn't really give us that much. Don't save. Anyways, we have just finished this in 1 hour. And someone is watching. Make yourself known in chat so I could see your channel, maybe see what you have done. Well, I'm waiting. Hello. Alright. I'm not gonna just ask. I'm gonna finish this off actually. I have long day tomorrow ahead. Wait. I'm not gonna the split screen guy actually. Anyways, hopefully you guys like it this live. I'm gonna soon make lives cuts as well, do only videos, and I see you guys in the next one.